Hi guys, I'm here on Westchester Pike, I think. Yeah, no, Chester Pike. Today's motovlog, I'm gonna tell you why I chose the Rsv4. First of all, I didn't choose it. The Rsv4 chose me. Okay, it took my heart. Okay, that's my fucking dream bike. That's the bike that makes my heart tick. You know what I mean? And after it took my heart, I started responding, you know, to see what this bike has to offer. Why was this bike so attracted to me? And vice versa. So I started to look into it, and what I found is really, really good. You know what I mean? First off, nothing looks like this bike, and this is the only bike on the market that comes with a V4 engine. As you guys know, this is a, I think it's a 65-degree V4. It's like this. Instead of having 4 exhaust headers in the front, it's got 2 in the front and 2 in the back. And that's what makes it different than anything else on the market. There's another bike with a V4, but that bike and nobody getting that because they don't sell them in dealership or nothing. It's the Ducati Desmo Sedici. That one is a V4 too, but you know, it's more like a freaking, that's a real dream bike because it's not coming. That's the kind of dream that don't come true. So yeah, this has a V4. That's what makes it different. And for most of you guys that don't know out there, a V4 is still a 4-cylinder. It's just mounted differently. So most of your bikes out there, the Gixxer 1000s, R1s, 1000 bikes out there, like the inline 4 bikes, when you look at the dash, their red line are 14,000. Okay, because they're V4s. And the V-twins, red line around 8, 9 or 10,000. I'm not sure, but you can look it up. But this one, what it does is it's a 4-cylinder, so it still revs at 14,000 like all the R1s and shit. But what it does is you don't get the same horsepower as like the BMW S1000RR, but you know, you get the 4-cylinder horsepower. And also you get close to the torque of the V-twins. You don't get quite the torque of the V-twins, you know, but you get a lot more torque with the V4 than you get with the inline 4s. And that's what makes it punchy, you know what I mean? What makes this bike punchy? It's got a lot more torque than the inline 4s, and the horsepower is up there with them because it's the same. It's a 4-cylinder, it's not a twin. And that's what gives it that special sound too. You hear? That's a mix of an inline 4 and a V-twin sound. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that really fucking excited me about this bike. And mind you, I've never seen an Rsv4 on the streets. I only seen one last year. Only one. In all of these years I've been riding, I only see one Rsv4. So you know, I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I've only seen one Rsv4. So I mean, I didn't know much to expect, and I only see it park. I didn't hear it start or anything like that. So all the noise and the fuss I've been hearing is online, where most people hear. Well, it was only the time when I bought this one and it got delivered to my house. I started it, rode it, then I really fell in love. You know what I mean? This bike is fucking awesome. And it's small, man. It's smaller than a 600. It's pretty much the size of an R6. I mean, if you don't believe me, wait until you see it in person. It's pretty much the size of a fucking R6. It's really small, and it's got the power of 1,000. And it handles like fucking nothing I've ever tried before. I mean, that's one thing Aprilia is known for, is making race chassis. Like their chassis, I mean, if you don't know what a chassis is, it's a frame. So their frames are some of the best on the business, because they make their bikes for, they say this is not a street bike because they made it for the truck. just like all 1000cc super sports, they're not meant for the street. So they're not supposed to be very fucking comfortable or nothing like that. They're all made for the track. But this one I really like. I mean, I like almost everything about this bike, you know. The engine characteristic, the engine sound, the way it handles, how small it is. I mean, how beautiful it is. I mean, fucking, it looks fucking good, man. The Rsv4 looks good. I mean, the Italians, man, no one comes close to them when it comes to designing bikes and shit. They just know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, the Japanese need to fucking go hire an Italian designer or something like that, you know, to design their bikes, because they're getting hammered, man, when it comes to design. So yeah, guys, these are basically the reason why I chose the Rsv4, you know. Also, I mean, I didn't choose it to look like I'm rich or something like that, to be one of those guys the you know, the show off because they're rich. Nah, all of you guys know I'm not rich. But it's just something I like. And if you want to do something, go all out. You know what I mean? Get your dream bike, like I always tell you. And this bike just feels like nothing else, you know. It's very rare. It's really, I mean, it's a shame people don't buy more of these bikes, you know what I mean? Because they're reliable, they're 4 cylinders. I mean, people think the service is a lot more expensive on these bikes, but it's not. It's not. I mean, before I bought it, I called the dealer here in Philly to check how much will it cost to do the valve adjustment. And guess how much? $350. $350. On a regular, like Japanese super sport, is 600 plus. Okay, so that's how cheap the service is. And the parts, even though the parts might be a little harder to find, you will find them. You will find them. So honestly, it's the exclusivity, you know, it makes you feel special. Honestly, you ride a special bike that makes you feel special. A lot of people don't understand when you hear in TVs, in the reviews and shit, when they talk about this bike has soul, this bike, people don't understand it. Unless you ride an Italian bike, you will not understand what they mean by soul. You know what I mean? Like the Japanese and even the Germans, they make machines that are straight, they're all about performance and I mean numbers and shit like that. Only the Italians make shit that will make you feel special. You know, they don't put reliability or numbers first. They put feeling first. You know, when you ride in something, the way it behaves, how raw it is, that's what makes you feel special. Like a bike that's had a lot of power and torque down low, the pull's harder, that's what makes you feel special. And that's what they make. Oh man, why did I get fucking stuck in here, man? God damn, I should have turned earlier. And it's starting to rain. Fuck it, I'm not afraid of the rain. So yeah, guys, that's what Italians make. They make shit that will call your name, that will make you fucking smile. Whenever I twist that fucking throttle, man, the sound and the torque and all that shit, mix it up and slap me in the fucking face, man. And that slap makes me laugh. Yeah, man, that's what this bike does to me, man. You know, it's just a feeling I never got riding any bike that I'm getting with this bike. And that's what they mean by soul when they talk about these kind of bikes. Alright, let me try and avoid the traffic. Okay. Yeah, baby. Oh, fucking missed my gear. Yeah, I wore different boots today, so the shifter is in the different position. Oh. So yeah, guys, this is my little motor vlog on why I chose the Rsv4. And if you if you want to know more, look at some reviews online on this specific bike. And some guy made the best review. I think it's called Gizmag. If you look at 2010 RZ4 review, there's one made by this magazine called Gizmag. They give you, dude, they tell you everything you will know about the RZ4. They have the best review. They give you numbers and everything. I mean, you can tell they made their time. They took their time making that review. Alright, so hey guys, I'll be driving back in the rain, get home. I've done enough riding for today. Alright, take care and ride safe. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do, because you're gonna be missing out on a lot of fun. Alright, peace.